Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. The New York Predator Department once again, using their sirens as I wake up. Alright, as I go to put on my clothes, as I sat down, and I had to do that very slowly. And I got in the house last night, I couldn't even sit down. I literally could not sit down. I didn't attempt to, wasn't trying to. Hey, always got to get these racists come out their house. Like I said, look at the pattern. Yeah, they'll use them sparingly, right? But they'll still use them. Okay. One thing I know what it is that they do. I know how they do it, and I know when they specifically use a group of people to target me, whether they be white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, what have you, Arabs, what have you. Right? There's always certain things that they do. Come out of his house, stand on the porch, or just whatever, the stoop. Look at me, takes his phone out, put his phone back in his pocket. All right. Listen, when I come out my house, I look at the time, the weather. I don't wait till I get outside. And of course, I record, so I document, so my phone is always out when I come outside. But you will never, even if I'm not recording, when I go out to the store, right? You will never see me do that. Why? Because I already know what time it is. Right? I already know the weather. You know what I'm saying? Not only do I know it because I look at the weather sometimes, but when I come outside, I can tell whether it's cold, warm, raining, snowing, what have you. So, like I said, there's certain things that they do, and this, I've never seen this dude before too. So, like I said, they will always move in perps. It's like a revolving door in our community. If you're a TI, TIs know that. If you live in an apartment building or you live in a house, what have you, that the perps, they come and they go, right? It's like a revolving door. And the reason why they come and they go like that is because if you're a TI, you realize that what it is that they're trying to do to you, right? And you decide that you're going to stand and defend yourself, they're going to attack you even more, right? So like I said, how many people don't really understand what's being done to their loved ones, and they say that they such and such have a mental illness or what have you, but it's an induced mental illness. A lot of it is induced. A lot of it is because of targeting, right? It's the psychological crime. That's what I call it. That's what it is. They're committing crime using psychology, and once you begin to understand and see and know what it is that they do, and you can fight back. And fight back you should. Right? Because if they were being assaulted on the street, they will, I would hope that you would fight back from being assaulted on the street. There may be times when you can't fight back. Maybe the person's bigger than you, what have you, stronger than you. But still, shit, use whatever you got. Use whatever is around you. Bite the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Do any damn thing. But fight back. All right, so like I said, so now, because I have been having my book bag on my left shoulder, so that side is hurting. When I got up, I couldn't even bend to my left side because this sucker hurts. And I said to myself, I said, they know the condition of my back, they surveil you. They use, again, infrared technology, all these different technology that they use that we don't think about, right? And when they use these technologies on the public or as TIs, yeah, those technology cause harm. See, we may think that the invisible spectrum is safe. We know it's not. Radiation, like I said, when there are holes in the ozone layer, that means what? More of the sun rays come through, which means what? You got more an increased invisible light, invisible spectrum, and part of that light is radiation, right? Non-ionizing or ionizing radiation. Okay? So they may say, oh, you know, this non-ionizing radiation, but all non-ionizing radiation in greater amount can cause you harm. So like I said, when they try to use terms like non-lethal and all this stuff, it is never non-lethal. You know, maybe if you use it in a small amount, but as soon as you start increasing, it becomes lethal, right? We saw that with tasers. Oh, tasers not going to kill anybody. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, because if people have medical complications, you know, if you ever had a heart attack and you get tased, there's a strong chance that you will go into cardiac arrest. You know, and if you have bad health, there's a strong chance of you suffering adverse health effects, including cognitive damage. So, you know, so like I said, these people get on there, thinking in your Predators Department, they're a bunch of liars. Use an x-ray van, it's completely safe, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, we're only using that on parked cars. Yeah, okay. You say we believe liars, and you know, because they're believers anyway. You have a believer's mindset, so you're going to believe lies, and they know that. They know a believer's mindset. That's why they lie. Because you can fool and manipulate any believers. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh shit, excuse me, I gotta go this way. Jeez. Shit. Go in here.